So it's crack lads, Waterview here, and today I'll be telling a story. And this story time is about when me and the lads went on a trip up to Dublin. So this story takes place a couple of months ago. I think literally about 2-3 months ago now. Pretty much myself, my brother, my mate Wesley, my mate Artie, and our other mate Adam all decided, that's not his real name by the way, but our mate Adam, we'll just call him that for the video. We all decided, you know what, we're going to go up to Dublin. We planned this weeks in advance. We'd say, let's go to Dublin. We're going to have a fun time, just go shopping. So that day finally comes around where we're going Dublin, and me and my brother, we stayed the night in our nannies, and we stayed the night in our grandparents' house, and because it's close enough to where we need to be. And so then we go so then the next day comes around. I did not sleep at all. It was 6 a.m, and I remember me and Wesley were hanging out the previous night, before we were meant to meet up. I still remember that as clear as day because I didn't fucking go to sleep, and we were just chilling, But then we got down to the library. We wait for the lads. They come along, except for Adam. He comes along right outside the train station, and we get our tickets and shit. Now this is the important part. I forgot to get a return ticket, and that's important for a reason, but I'll explain later. Me and the lads were all going up where we're about to get on the train. We decided to have some cheeky HHC pulls. Because of course, stoners, fucking stoners. Of course we had a HHC vape. Of course we had to do that. I do not recommend HHC, by the way. I do not condone the use of, any drug like weed, whether it be weed or HHC. HHC is legal, but I don't fucking condone the use of HHC or weed, or don't even drink. Don't even do that shit. I don't fuck with drinking especially. But yeah, that's that over. But yeah, we're on the train, very long fucking train ride. Me and Wesley just sat together and listened to we had our headphones in. We shared an earbud and we were listening to albums. I don't remember what we listened to. I think we listened to Dirt by Alice in Chains and Twilight of the Thunder God by Amon Amart, and I think we listened to a Sepultura album as well. But that's not important. I just want to say that. But we finally get up to Dublin, and we're doing what we all usually do. One who doesn't live in a city and they go into a city, what do? You go shopping. And what did I pick up? I picked up Berserk Deluxe Volume 7 and a Misfits Earth AD record, which is really cool. It's purple. It's really cool. I also got a Misfits horror business business t-shirt, which I think you've seen in my last video where I'm playing Five Nights at Freddy's. That's probably my favorite band shirt that I have, aside from a Megadeth one, but I lost that. I took the sleeves off that one. That one was really cool. But yeah, so we're up in Dublin, doing our usual. Our vapes are dead though. HHC vapes, we use them all up. They're dead. And we need to do, we need other things. So we're walking past and we go into a smoke shop. We're outside, we see HHC joints, and it's oh, HHC joints, eh? Let's see what that's like. And so we bought one of those, but I had two, a container of it. I had two of them, and this is the part where we fucked up the most. So we get these HHC joints, and keep in mind we've been walking around in circles for hours. I don't know why, but we were just walking around in circles for hours. So, and where we are with these HHC joints, we just go somewhere and smoke them, and we get done smoking the first one, and then we save the second one for before we get on the train. And that's when we were fuck, we fucked up. We go into another comic shop. I think after we smoked this, I think we went into another comic shop. We're all just looking around, looking at shit. There's some cool figures in there. I think I don't remember what was in there. I don't remember if my mate Adam got the his comic in the other comic shop where I got Berserkin, or in the one, but in the one I'm currently on about. But the one we're currently on about, Wesley doesn't feel right. He feels sick. He starts to feel sick and very hot. And to be honest, I was kind of feeling this too, but I didn't think anything of it. I thought, maybe if we just wait a bit, it would be grand. And, it kind of was. But we weren't feeling right. We were definitely not feeling right at all. So we get back. So, yeah, I will be honest. The day up there was not that eventful. We did what we usually do. What you usually do if you were, like, on a big, like, day of, like, shopping or whatever. We bought what we wanted. Or what we could afford anyway. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention actually, there was like before I go on to the story, like just some things that we did up there. There was like a guitar shop they were looking at. They had so many fucking pedals and shit, and they pretty much cursed us out and told us to fuck off because there was too many of us. But we're literally interested in this shit. Like, bruh, come on, like what the fuck? You're really going to like we were actually wanting to pick up the instruments. We were going to ask if we could like pick up the basses and the guitars and shit, and then you just go, you're taking up the fucking shop, fuck off. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? No wonder you're closing down, mate. But aside from that we got what we needed. I seen some cool shit that I wanted but I didn't buy. Like I seen a Sabaton CD. I think it was the Great War or the War to End All Wars, and I also seen like 2 Lil Peep CDs, and that was really tempting, but I didn't bother with CDs. I probably will now, though. I'll probably buy CDs now. But anyway, back to the story. So we decide like it's time to leave. It's getting late, probably, and obviously we'll have to take the train anyway, so we have to be early for the train. So we get there, we're waiting for the train. We spark up this second joint. This is where shit hit the fan. We were on the train. We smoked this. We got on the train. It's me and Wesley again. We're back to what we were doing. Listening to music. We're sitting next to each other. We're listening to music, chilling. And for, I want to say like half an hour to an hour, I'd say, we're just silent. Non-verbal. But I remember feeling like I was in third person mode in like GTA or something. And it just didn't feel good at all. I was so out of it. I felt like I was no clipping. You know in Mario 64 how like with the 3D camera and that, it's the fucking the guy on the cloud, I forgot what they're called, but he's there with the camera, That's what I felt like. I felt like that. And then man, it was a crazy fucking experience. And then, we're non-verbal. We're listening to a Sepultura song off of the Roots album, which to be honest, I'm not particularly a big fan of. I'm not really a big fan of Roots. I prefer, like, Sepultura are one of my favorite bands, but I personally do not like Roots that much. Like, I prefer everything beforehand, though. I think that's really sick. But yeah, we're listening to a song off Roots. I forgot what it's called, but I did not like it. I just remember not liking it and not fucking with it. And your man, who was taking our tickets or whatever, comes over, and that's when I realized I didn't have a fucking return ticket, and I had only €12 left. So that fucker took all my money. He took all my fucking money. I had no more money for the day, and I was just pissed off about that, and I was ranting, and I was saying that to Wesley, and that's when we realized, bro, this is not good. This is fucking horrible. Bro, this needs to end. I want this to end. I need water. But eventually we get back to our hometown, and we decide to stay in. There's something on, like, big event on, and we decide, let's stay in town for a bit. And I remember just being in town, and we actually started feeling fine at this point. We're feeling fine at this point. We're just in town. We're like, fuck yeah, we're gonna have a proper night out. Let's maybe get a few beers and shit. We're walking past some clothes shops and shit. We're just walking past some shops and shit. We're on like the main part of our town and shit. Next thing you know, I feel like I'm about to collapse. I feel like I'm about to fall over. I'm like, no, lads, I have to go in right now. I'm faint as shit. So that's what I did. I went in and yeah, I was fidgeting with the guitar. I was playing the guitar for a bit in my grandparents' house before I eventually went home. And man, that experience was crazy. So moral of the story is don't be fucking degenerate stoners and get HHC joints. Don't do HHC at all. That's the moral of the story. Do not stay away from that shit. Don't do that, right? But you know, yeah, don't smoke shit, don't vape shit, don't do anything like that, especially if you've never tried it before. Like, if you've never tried it before and you don't know, like, fuck, what's this gonna be like, you know? Nobody and everyone you're with have never done it before. That's when you shouldn't do that. Like, don't fucking do that. There is a moral to the story. That's that. Don't fucking smoke shit, especially if none of you know exactly what it is, you know? Do your research, you know? But even then, just don't do shit in general. Just don't consume shit like that. Anyway, so that's the end of the video. I'm Waterbo3. I hope you enjoyed my video. I hope you enjoyed hearing the story. You know, if you've had any similar experiences, whether it was HHC or Spice or anything like that, I'd like to hear about it. If you have any experiences with that. Yeah. But yeah, I've been Waterbo3. Thanks for watching the video. Yo, real quick, if you need any recommendations for shit, like anime recommendations shit, I recommend Another. If you need a metal band to listen to Sepultura. And if you need a rapper to listen to Lil Peep, rest in peace. But yeah, I don't know why I felt like saying that. I just did. But yeah, I've been Waterbo3. Thanks for watching the video. See you in the next one. See you later. Slán.